Well, I promised yesterday I was going to go live from the boat. Get down, Chloe. What I've got here is I've got a Chaparrel's 278 XLC. She's about 26, 27 feet long. And we'll come right around the outside here and get a wide view. Chloe, please get down. It's a big boat. So I put numbers on this side here. I have to do a little detailing there. But what I'm going to do is I've got it attached to my Hummer. And it's on the trailer. It's got a spare tire. Let's go around and give you kind of an overall view before we go on. Come down inside. Now, I bought this last year, and I've had it in the shop for about a year, getting the engines repaired, the outboards trimmed, that type of thing. It's a mid-level cruiser boat. Got an attachment for towing, skis and whatnot. Has two outboard motors. Well, they're inboard outboards. They're Mercruiser 450s. And we'll go around the side. About the same as the other one. I believe this is about a 1988. Now see, I've got some detailing here I've got to take off. That's the old registration thing. And I've got to take that off. And I'll probably be doing that this week, but take that off and put up the new state numbers. Eventually what I want to do is wrap it from here to here in a vinyl wrap. Wrap from right here all the way down in a vinyl wrap. Because this is the whole, the water line right here. So I can either take all that off or I can put a vinyl wrap over it. And I'm thinking the easiest thing to do might be to strip it off, because some of it here is coming off. So there has to be some detailing done to it. It'll be easier to buff this off and do a vinyl wrap on it. And that's very easy to do. It's not hard to do a vinyl wrap at all. So now what we'll do is we'll go in on the boat. I've got to refurbish the teak wood right here. All right, I'll get up here. Got a little step here that I got to refurbish. Then I've got a bimini top here, which came with the boat, which I've got to either replace or refurbish. But I'm going to go in here, get in the boat, and show you guys. So this is the bimini top. Here's some of the restoration I've got to do here. Just a little bit. Now here's the cover. I'll pull this cover out. Unsnap this thing. And pull the cover off a little bit. We'll go off under here. Actually, you know what? Let's go on the outside over the rails on the deck. I'll show you the top and the front. And so I'm walking along a path that's not very wide here. There's the antenna. We've got fair horns. The horns aren't very loud. More wood restoration to be done. Then I'll come over here, and I got to be careful because it's really slick with mildew, and I'm barefoot out here. Yep. Okay. So here we have the little bitty. This is where the anchor goes. Now I've got an anchor kit that I got to put on here. That's where you drop the anchor there. And it ties off right here at this cleat, right here. And, whoo, it's wobbly. Got a little window that raises up from the inside here. It's got some mildew and stuff on it. It's got to be cleaned up. But I'm going to go back over here and look. It's not bad for the price that I paid for the boat itself. A couple $1,000 just to buy it. Cost a little bit more in refurbishing the motors. That's where the expensive part was. And Chloe, stop it. Chloe, quit it. Got a dog chasing goats. And Vork, his daddy's not paying her any attention this morning. And now we can go on the inside. I'll flip this back up a little bit. Here's my anchor kit, among other stuff. Alright. I've got a anchor kit right here that's going to go on there. That has root wood out. A slip ring anchor kit. I got that from the guy that I did the boat. Gotta do some fixing and detailing with this. But here you have the steering area. And you got the consoles, steering wheel, the engine, all that. I've got a radio, got a Ocean TV. I've got a depth finder and everything. Then I've got the new whatchamacallit that goes here for my fish finder. And cup holders! Cup holders! Alright, now we'll go inside the boat. And this is where a lot of the details and stuff will come in. I put in some important stuff. Hang on. Alright. Step down in. And I got some stuff here. And what I'll put on here. The dock lines, which will, these are basically for anchoring the boat, tying off, you know, stern lines and cleat lines or bow lines and stern lines. Then I've got, this is my fish finder that he gave me. It's a brand new one. It's an Elite 4 fish finder. And of course all the wires and everything that go with that. So let me take it back here. This is the master bedroom here. It's got windows, a bed, which we're going to replace. I'll take this out and I'll put a foam mattress in here with a cover on it. And this is one that you can lay down in. 2 people can sleep in this. I think this is a twin size, I'm not sure. Twin size maybe. Here's my shoes. I needed these shoes. Hanger. And my boat shoes. I'll put my boat shoes on. So I'll walk around, not slip and fall. So, got that. Put my boat shoes here. Got your radio here. I think this has XM, I'm not sure. But the radio works. I got all the controls here for the radio. Everything's on, off. And then I've got electrical plugs here. And then I do believe this has USB. I'm not sure. If it doesn't, I'm going to have it put in. There ought to be, yeah, there's a USB plug here. So, and then you got like, I guess that's supposed to be some kind of fancy wine cabinet or something. And you go over here, you got the dining area with 4 people. There's cubby holes, windows, lights. This is a shower in the bathroom. Now, why in the world somebody would want to take a shower in a boat, which that's where that goes. I don't know why anybody would want to take a shower in a boat. Sink, shower, and a toilet. Now I can understand the toilet, and I've got to clean in here. Why anybody would want a shower when you can just jump over in the water and wash up? But then there's a window here. Keep that closed, right there. Mirror, so you can see how ugly you are. Then you got a little kitchenette. Now this is a cutting board, dish drain, fans, all kinds of stuff here. And this all comes with the boat. The belts, stuff like that for the engine, motor. And of course, like I said, with a little TLC, this will all be usable. And you got drawers down here for stuff. Here's another allowance. See, I've got another fish finder, another Elite 4. So I've got 2 of them. I've got 2 of them, so I can sell one. Now I've got tools and all kinds of stuff in here. This. You got a refrigerator. That's where you keep all your beer. You keep that Narragansett beer for the cabinet space. I've got safety kits for a few flare guns, stuff like that. That's your toilet. Toilet and holding tank deodorant. I got some more. Got TV built in. That's probably gonna go flat screen. And I got a little mini TV here. It's gonna be flat screen, probably fit up here. More controls for that. Then this is a little cubby access for storage. Cushions, boat cushions. Here's that little cubby hole thing again. This is the access panel. There's another piece that goes on there that I gotta find and get. And then we've got a FM RF modulator. I don't know what that is. It's not connected. But this is the forecaster where you can sleep a couple of people up here. And then there is a little bitty mirror up here. This is not too comfortable. This is going to be done with memory foam too. And then there's a little storage area here. Of course, that goes to the bow of the boat. And that's pretty much it. Little storage covers up here, pillows. None of this stuff is mine as far as I put it in here. Electrical outlets. This is just what came with the boat, and it's a float cushion. I've got like life jackets and stuff. But this is definitely one that you could live on. I mean, spend a weekend on, relatively easy. Here's a kit. Flare guns. Flare gun. So you got emergency kits on here. And then, like I said, with this down here, these are all hand flares. stuff like that. Safety stuff. Oh goodness. There's a marine signal kits that come with the boat. And it's just basically whistles, flares, that type of thing. Another flare gun, whistles. They cannot illustrate how important it is to have all the stuff on the boat. And I've got like 3 of them that came with the boat. Like, I'm really gonna get lost. See, here's another one. There's another one right there. I've got 3 of them. And then little storage things with the radio manual on the radio, trailer manual, the oceanist manual, the fuel safety manual, but it doesn't have a guide to how to the boat itself. So, and then there's things like a spotlight here, which I could use to plug in up here on the deck, push that trigger, spotlights, so that'll go up there. It's just kind of a little bit of this, that, and the other. But, and then of course, here's all the wiring, little storage area where some of the wires and stuff go, so there's a problem with that. Now, let's take a look at the motors. Oh goodness. Crawl up out of here. Close this door so no water gets up under here. I'm going to be doing a complete restoration of this boat. So, it will be worth far more than what I paid it for it. When and if here's some more safety stuff down here, glasses and whatnot. So, put all that down there. It'll be worth far more than what I paid for it. The motor. Here's where we get into the guts of this boat. I'll put this bimini top up. Actually gonna hang that right there. Now here's where we get into the motor. This is what cost me an arm and a leg to get restored. I'll go on, fall over, I don't care. These are twin motors. These are 450 horsepower. And get down in here. Brand new. Water pumps, all that stuff. Everything. Pretty much fully restored. This was the part that cost me a little bit of astronomical money. And they're guaranteed for a year. So, I've got no problem with this for a year. I've got water in here. So, I've got to do my drain valve and get that out. But it's got a bilge pump, brand new bilge pump, batteries, all that stuff, brand new. So, tools, everything. So I am all set to go. I've got to, I need to drain that out, but that was just water left over from when we were doing testing on the motors. So clips, hanging clips to get this thing on here. Let's see, it won't even reach. Ugh. Just hang that right there. I got fire extinguishers for it and all that shit. So, you know, I was trying to get this thing set up. I can get it out on the water as is, just to run test it, but I do need to do some cleaning. So there'll be some purple power and a lot of water. So that's what's gonna do with this. Plus there's a couple of things I gotta do here with these screw bolts. Teak wood, I gotta restore that. And that's what I said, during this week after work, if I'm not doing anything with mask painting and stuff, I'm gonna be out here polishing up the teak wood. Right now, take the bimini top, unroll it, put it out, wash it down, that type of thing. So, that's pretty much it for the boat. But yeah, this thing runs like a dream. He fired up the motors, and they run perfectly. It's just a matter of making it look pretty is a project that I've got to do it. Like I said, probably cover this up and do a wrap from here to here. Do a wrap from the stern line all the way down to here. And then just wrap it. I'm gonna do a custom wrap on it. And we'll see how that goes. But like I said, this has been my first boat. Undoubtedly won't be my last, but it definitely, as you can see right here, I've got to clean these as barnacles up under there. On that wood, I got to clean that, pressure treat that, clean all that off. And, you know, I mean, the next boat I get, I'll probably have this. My goal in mind is have this restored, and then have it for about a year or so, maybe, minimum. And use as much as I can, but have it for about a year and then sell it. Get some fun use out of it. And then maybe go to, see, I have to see how I like the ocean aspect of it. And what it does on the water. And I think my son and the Grand Caymans might, if I can get this thing fully restored, detailed, polished, cleaned, looking brand new just about, I think we can sell this to somebody down the Grand Cayman pretty easily. So, you know, it's just a matter of just like power washing it, doing details, stuff like that, that's all. So anyway, I'm going to get started on some of this stuff today. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. That is pretty much it for this one. And I'm going to spend most of my morning while it's still cool power washing this down and getting it cleaned up. All right, so I will see you guys later on the next one. Thank you very much. Well, I promised yesterday I was going to go last in the vote. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording.